What's up, lovely birds? Welcome to my channel. As you may notice, you probably can't see me, but I am outside and it feels so good right here, being up early, being up with the sun, and it just feels so good. So today's reading, today I am doing a reading, and this reading is going to be a message from your shadow self. A lot of us go a long time with ignoring our shadow side, and basically, if you don't know what your shadow side is or what shadow work is basically addressing your those emotions that you repress, or those feelings that you repress, and just coming to terms with those, addressing those, and realizing that you as a whole are awesome. You have talents and gifts and abilities that should be shared with the world, or you should just be, open to expressing them. So a lot of us do have hidden triggers and things like that where shadow work would be so beneficial. I do have a shadow workbook and an inner child workbook as well in the description box, so feel free to check that out. So the back of the deck energy, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So a lot of you guys who are feeling stuck or about to start feeling like they need to move, they're going to be feeling motivation. So for a lot of people who was mentally stuck, they're about to get out of that, or whatever you find your tough cycle is, you're about to get out of that. Okay, so that is very, very good. You're coming to like an open-hearted situation. Okay, free from judgment, free to love. Okay, at ease. Okay, with all this green energy, this is going to be something that's going to be really, really good for your heart. Whatever this tough situation is that you're coming up out of, it's going to be good for your heart. It's going to leave you in a good space. Okay, it's going to have you feeling like you want to dance. You probably are going to want to dance. Your shadow side just wants to express. Okay, the parts of yourself that you are repressing. Maybe you're keeping yourself from dancing. Maybe you're keeping yourself from having fun. Maybe you're keeping yourself from creatively expressing or dressing however you want to dress. Maybe you're judging yourself harshly. Whatever it is, your shadow side is just like, that is about to end. Okay, you are about to start being more gentle with yourself. You're going to start becoming free, or this is the energy that you need to embody. Okay, so we have 3 piles for you to choose from: 8 of hearts, 5 of clubs, or 7 of diamonds. Before we get started, I would love for you to take your 3 deep mindful breaths. I'm going to do it like this with you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I'll give you guys a minute to use with your intuition. If more than one calls out to you, that is perfectly fine. That is absolutely okay. Was the 7 of diamonds. This indicates gossip and slander. It is an annoying little card because gossip is contagious like the common cold, and there is no reliable cure. One nasty person can infect many others. 7 of diamonds gives you a sign that somebody is talking about you at this moment. Damn. If you chose this pile, you may be someone who feels like an alien with ideas and a set of values no one understands. So you might feel like nobody understands you. You might feel out of place, like you don't belong. 7 of diamonds also understand that what you give is what you get. You do not respect people who are trying to cheat and steal their way up. 7 of diamonds life in early years involves some changes. You may, as in your childhood, had dealt with like a lot of moving and relocating. You're very open-minded and mentally sharp. You're very creative and ambitious. A lot of 7s of diamonds are born into money or marry into money. Others have a great ability and fantastic potential to make a fortune, but only when you realize the real value of wealth as well as its limitations. So that may be something. So if you struggle with money, that may be something that you have to learn. okay, in order to gain more. Like the birds started getting louder, so yeah, that might apply to a lot of you guys. It can buy you things of pleasure and comfort, but not happiness nor love. Settling this set of values is extremely important. Your life is a good example of God's law of valid values, and they should always remember that there is enough money and wealth for everyone, and there is responsibility that comes with financial success. Being responsible for people we love, for people we invite into our lives, might be the most significant burden for the Seven of Diamonds. You have the key to financial success and wealth inside of you, and if you can unlock the spiritual awareness, then you have access to the universal wealth. Okay guys, so guardian seal, that is so funny, because guardian seal, this is like really protecting you from like signing something. So if you have been like, I don't know, like something involving contracts, okay, something involving contracts, I'm not even sure what this is, but this is like guardian seal. So really something involving contracts or something involving signing. Make sure like you read the fine print, or do what you gotta do involving that. Look, that's so funny, because this is like a brain with so much like energy going in and out of it, and for me that's letting me know that you have a lot of ideas. Okay, you have a lot of ideas. They're very crafty, they're very unique. You might be very passionate, you know, so passionate that you get emotional about some of the ideas that come to you. You could be a fire sign or a water sign, or have those both heavily in your chart. You might work better as a team, or if you are dealing with like a business in a team, just be careful to protect yourself, or just protect your energy. Okay, because they might be gossipy. If you are working with people, or if you are working in an environment, there's a lot of gossip in there, and it's like a sickly, gossipy environment. So I don't know, maybe you work in a hospital, or you work with medicine or something like that. Okay, that's just something I wanted to come out. Just maybe protect yourself from the gossip, or protect yourself from people who always got something to say. Okay, inner trust. Yep, intuition and trust yourself. Like you have the answers. Connect with your, because this is, remember, this is messages. What does your shadow self want to say to you? And notice like all behind her is like darkness, and she's like has this like cloak on her, so you're trying to like hide from the rest of yourself. Like you're trying to just, I'm only this way, I don't believe in that, I don't have a shadow side. You're very in denial, and you're trying to like protect yourself. And then maybe because of this, you have such a disconnection with yourself. Maybe it makes you sick. Take that how that resonates. Okay, this is a collective. But learning to trust yourself, learning to connect with your shadow self, learning to understand all of you will definitely help you. Yeah, like stop trying to pretend to be something you're not. Stop trying to do things just because other people tell you this is how you should act, this is what you should do, this is what you should be. What are your reasonings for doing these things? Okay, explore your own mind. Okay, because there are a lot of people, maybe you express your ideas to some people and they don't understand. So all this, that's stupid. Okay, that doesn't make sense. But of course it doesn't make sense to them. It's not their ideas, it's not for them to pursue, it's for you. And you have to trust yourself in the direction that you're going. Trust yourself, and like these ideas aren't random, they're not stupid. They're coming to you for a reason, because you have the power to make a change, or your passion is what's going to drive you to make that change. You have to trust yourself. Yes, lucky number 7. Even though this was talking about like money and gossip and all these things, the number 7 itself is a very lucky number. Lucky number 7. Okay, you could be a Sagittarius. Like I said, there's a fire sign. There's fire energy here as well as water energy here. But luck is on your side. Okay, and you're so close to your goals. And look, again, like the moon, the shadow. So I'm gonna look that new moon up and the dismantling moon. Take time to breathe it out. Okay, so meditation to connect with your shadow side, like getting to know yourself, will definitely like help you out. Breathe. If you've been feeling like stressed out and worked out, breathe. Come back down to center. Yeah, I said I was going to read this new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Okay, y'all. So with this luck is on your side, whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. So yay, that's yay. Okay. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas. Whoop, whoop. Look at that. I said that looks like a brain full of ideas. Let me let you guys see it clearly. See? Brain full of ideas. Okay? By exchanging big ideas with others, or just thinking about your own philosophies, perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up, if that's something you're working to achieve. But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. Count your blessings, literally. Write them down or say them out loud. You need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course or study or teaching. Don't be narrow-minded. Start a week of gratitude practice, like a gratitude journal, or do it on Facebook or whatever. Sagittarius is the sign of fun, travel, exploration, the great cosmic quest. It is the sign of big ideas. Its energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius exudes all this and does this card whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and an optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by expecting the best. Yes, expect the best. You might be listening to other people. Maybe other people don't have your best interest. That could also be a thing. There is no different angle, no clever solution, no trickety trick that's gonna move that rock. I am grounded. This is talking about you putting in the work and being intentional and grounded about the work that you put in. Wow, creating a solid foundation. Trust. You have trust twice. You have inner trust and you have trust. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Trust where you're being led. You're trying to protect yourself, but you're also keeping your intuition from, you're not connecting with your intuition. Trust. Aquarius, like I said, open-minded, humanitarian, creative, smart, free spirit. Yes. On the flip side, you could be impulsive, unpredictable, inconsistent, extremist, or stubborn, or all of those. Okay, so this is the message from your shadow self, to trust yourself, to really come at things from a grounded approach, and to connect with your intuition. Speak up. Set boundaries, speak your truth. Lots of blue energy as well. Life seems unpredictable without set intentions. Like I said, be grounded and intentional about it. Virgo, intelligent, analytical, honest. You need to also be honest with yourself. Reliable and perfectionist. Also, if you are a perfectionist, you might struggle a lot with taking time to breathe out, taking time to connect with yourself. You might be working yourself. Even when you're sick, you just go because you want things to be perfect. And if that's you, you need to take time to breathe it out. Okay, empathy. Okay, show empathy towards yourself and others. Do it. You have do it. The fear is just bottled excitement. What is it that you need to do? You guys, do it. You have do it with an exclamation mark. The fear is just bottled excitement. Good listener, this could be you, or you need to find someone to talk to that is a good listener. Do not let the behaviors of others destroy your inner peace. This was all about gossip. Could be in the work environment, gossip, but do not let the behaviors of others destroy your inner peace. You have painting. So these are hobbies, and these are also talents. These are also gifts. You might be good at painting, or that's something that you're interested in, or that's something that you've maybe was good with when you were younger but stopped when you were older, and that's something that you might need to get into the habit of doing again, because that will help you connect with your shadow side, or that will just please your shadow. Writing, gratitude journal, just writing. Then you have reading. So reading, writing, painting, math. So get off your ass, let's do some math, 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 math. If you've ever seen School of Rock. And look, wow, we have Sagittarius again. So you could definitely be a Sagittarius, or just really have Sagittarius heavy in your chart, or just someone who loves adventure and doesn't like being tied down and loves to explore, but you're keeping yourself from doing that, and thus your shadow is just feeling trapped, and just you're struggling. You may be struggling of some sort because you're not letting yourself explore, you're not letting yourself create, you're not letting yourself, ow, my I just cracked my leg, y'all. But yeah, you're not letting yourself do anything. Smart, caring, deep, honest, wild, okay? And on the flip side, brutal, attention-seeking, impatient, careless, boastful. Take that one how that resonates, you guys. But yes, lots of Sagittarius energy here. Unless you learn to face your own shadows. Straight from the shadow, okay? Unless you learn to face your own shadows, you will continue to see them in others, because the world outside of you is only a reflection of the world inside of you. And the self-care advice from your shadow is to hydrate. Look at all that blue energy. Yes, water. So if you're not a water sign, this is just a sign to submerge yourself into water. Drink water. Not only does your insides need to hydrate, but your outsides need to hydrate as well. Wash your hair. If you've been taking on too much energy, you might feel heavy. So take a swim, but hydrate yourself. And the other one is sound healing. Okay, listen to some different types of meditations, but listen, all the numbers. So you got the 7 at the back of there, the 27 at the back of there, and the 7 here. So whatever is going on is about to take a turn for the better. And shadow work is you have to learn how to stop running from yourself. You have to stop trying to hide from yourself and try to keep the parts of you that got denied for so long. That's still a part of you. It doesn't matter if you try to hide from it. It's still a part of you. It's still you. It's still who you are. And you're going to start meeting people that's going to continuously trigger that until you realize that they are reflecting you. They're mirrors. What you don't like in them is what you're not liking in yourself, what you're not accepting in yourself. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next time. Okay guys, so if you chose the 5 of Clubs, the 5 of Clubs is a sign that victory is near, okay? It beats the drums and sounds the trumpets. Don't you dare stop now, okay? Set your heart on victory. Your business will prosper. You will be profoundly loved. Your relationship or marriage will be successful. 5 of Clubs is a sure omen that you will win a major victory in the life battle, which is funny because the back of the deck energy is the end of a tough cycle approaches. So that is such good news, okay? And the other back of the deck energy is your dreams need a practical plan as well. So take that, you guys, how that resonates. That is awesome. Now let's find out what your shadow wants you to know. Oh, you have the Pandemonium Watch Bear. So your shadow is feeling chained and trapped. And it's red. So then you have the Ring of Magnetism in reverse. And then you have the Insect Soldiers of the Sky. So now you have the Sacred Fool and you have Bring It Into Form. So you have the Sacred Fool and you have Bring It Into Form. So this pile, I feel like, is very imaginative, very like romantic-y. Okay, you could be a Libra. You don't have to be a Libra, but Libra, maybe Pisces, Cancer, those are who I feel just very romantic energy here, or not just romantic, but very like imaginative, very like in your mind. Yeah, like like very creative energy here. Like if you were a writer, maybe a children's book author, like I can see that. Like you're very like imaginative. You might can't see this about yourself, but very imaginative. So the 5 represents changes, like I said, variety, opportunity, travel, escape, and fluctuating life experiences. The 5 of clubs are restless in the mental field. Boom. Yeah, that's what I said, like very imaginative, like in your mind. Yes, just definitely like daydreamer energy. 5 of clubs combine a desire for changes and new experiences with the power of the mind. Ah, yes, okay. Restless seeking, trying to find the answers to millions of questions running through their mind. They can't be happy with a monotonous life. Monotonous? I believe I'm saying that correctly. Monotonous lifestyle. 5 of clubs need constant movement and travel. Sometimes they are too impulsive to stop, look, and listen. They are regularly meeting with obstacles and never know quite well what to do with it. They want movement and travel, eager to go anywhere rather than remain where they are. The mistake they make is dashing off on impulse, refusing to plan or count the cost. 5 of clubs have a flexible mind, natural curiosity, variety of interests, and many talents and abilities, and as any club, they need sound knowledge to be successful in life. 5 of clubs have the natural inclination for the excellent education, and when they stop learning just for the sake of learning and start applying what they have learned in practice, success is guaranteed. Not often well suited for marriage, the desire to have a family is there and the experiment usually made. In marriage, they are apt to be secret jealousies and suspicions, as well as a change in their feelings. In childhood, most 5 of clubs experience, now this is a general collective, some 5s do very, very well in marriage if the spouse is on the same page, you know what I mean? So don't take that like oh my gosh, I need to end my, no, that's not always the case. Okay, I just wanted to throw that out there as well. In childhood, most 5 of clubs experience insecurity in family finances. They may find it difficult to make financial decisions, but in reality, they have spectacular potential to make money. Okay, you hear that, you guys? You have spectacular, look, the alarm just went off. You have spectacular potential to make money. If they enjoy all things money can buy, there is a good chance they'll be able to enjoy themselves. Of course, using the sound advice of someone they can trust in finances is always a good idea. The club likes to keep their personal life a mystery. They might be secretive about their plans, hopes, and friends, should watch out for jealousy, and remember that it works both ways. 5 of clubs are not likely to be a part of traditional religion, but there is a good possibility they can become interested in spiritual and philosophical studies, and this will undoubtedly be the best thing they can do for themselves to fulfill their restless nature by acquiring the higher purpose. Even 5 of clubs are not likely to search for people in situations involving personal sacrifice, but they want to be right sports and companions, and when asked for support, there is no chance they will avoid the responsibility, even when it is not theirs. They might be skeptical about any spiritual knowledge, but there is a spiritual giant in this card that might come out in their middle age. If it does, following the road will help 5 of clubs control their strong and impulsive emotions. Peace of mind comes from a willingness to accept life as it must be lived constructively. Okay, you guys, and I hope that was very helpful for you with reading that 5. So, a new romantic cycle begins. So this can be anything for this pile. Like whatever you set your mind to, it can be a relationship. It can be a creative adventure. Like whatever it is, you're bringing something into form. Okay? And things are starting to balance out in your life as well, is what I'm saying. Things are starting to balance out. You're starting to attract things to you. Okay, whatever you want, you're starting to attract it. You might be even learning how to manifest. You might be learning that, but I see things are starting to balance out for you. A time for healing. Okay, that's what your shadow wants, a time for healing, because I see that your shadow is feeling very chained and very trapped. Okay, What are you denying yourself? What aspect of yourself are you denying? Okay. 3 months from now. Wow, 3 months from now, new house, new job, you a whole new you 3 months from now. Okay, so that's awesome. That's something to look forward to. But also be open-minded, because I can say this, but if you're not working towards anything, you know, then that just might be longer. So, and also this is a collective. So yes, ask and connect, learn more, and do better. Sing, music, energy vampires, or energy draining thoughts. This one I think is very thoughts. Y'all are very in your head a lot, and so you might be creating scenarios that just drain you, because they're not really the greatest scenarios. Like, things might come in out of nowhere just to come at you, just because like maybe things are going good and you're like, well, this could probably happen. So, you know, something like that. Persistent and consistency equals success in all that you do. So don't give up. I am crushing. Okay, that's interesting, because it says a new romantic cycle begins. I am crushing. So if you find that you pick this pile and you are in a relationship, this could mean some really good news, that there's the spark back in the relationship. Or you guys know that there could be if you are single, this says like a new romantic cycle begins, because you are crushing, and that's cool. Congratulations. You have congratulations. So this could be on your new house, your new job, your new way of thinking. This could also be congratulations on your new romantic cycle. Make a vision board, and literally, you guys, the restless are being told to rest. Okay, give your mind a break. Make a vision board. 33. Lots of threes here. You have 3 months. You have 43 at the end, and then you have 33. Make a vision board. So whatever you want to happen, put it on a wall. Put it in a notebook that you open every day. Make a vision board. That will help you to get a visual of what you want and where you're going. So that is what I have for you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope that was helpful in relaying the message on what your shadow self wanted you to know. Okay, if you chose the 8 of Hearts, the 8 of Hearts relates to success in love. It is a positive sign for a fulfilling long-term relationship with the person you love. Your marriage will be happy and free of domestic sorrows and misfortunes. 8 of Hearts also indicates great satisfaction with children in a family. That is beautiful. And to me, if you turn it this way, it represents the infinity sign, which represents infinite love, happiness, and abundance. So that is so beautiful. I want to also read to you about the number 8 as well. It is a symbol of power. Okay, so bonus to people who are born on the 8th month or the 8th day. So yeah, 8s are very fortunate. They have the power to shape their destiny, expand in any direction. They are the first free number and first to have free will and ability to do whatever they want. The power is always with them. They may turn this power to evil, but they are free. They reflect the God's plan, but it does not blind them. 8 of Hearts have the power of love and grace. They can win love and friendships, harmonize their lives, increase their resources through love, personal, universe, and divine. This is like pure love, like I said, infinite love. Their understanding of love will transfer into the power. If love for them stands as a symbol of sex, their emotions will drive them to pursue one relationship after another. If they accept the relationship and merge it with genetic idealism, they will find the real power of love. They will use their charm and love to overcome any difficulties in relationships, to heal people and help others, to bring harmony and peace where there are disagreements and conflicts. Eight of Hearts can choose to act childish and spoiled, or most generously and friendly. There's that. So let's see what your shadow self wants you to know. Did I? Hold on, let me see. Did I pick up? Oh no, because it was only 3. So rushing recklessly. In reverse, you have shadow of eyes. 0 gravity. So the eyes of the hog that's running in that verse, like so you do have people watching you. Okay, wind. Oh no, don't blow my cards. So, shadow of eyes. Wind. No. So then you have diving for light, and then you have after the storm. A win-win forecast. This was in reverse though. Look at the bigger picture. Okay, you guys, so what I'm getting, okay. So this pile, I feel like is stuck on something. Okay, just diving for light after the storm. I literally have a brain fog when I'm looking at this. Like, nothing of this makes sense. Okay, because okay, so maybe something with the eyes. So you need to open your eyes. Okay, you need to open your eyes and look at the bigger picture. Okay, you're holding on to something that's holding you back, and it's taking you where you don't want to go. That's what I'm feeling like. Okay, you're diving for light, but you're currently like in a dark tunnel. Maybe you're not able to see your way out, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. You have to open your heart. Okay, that's how you can see the light. You have to open your heart. That sounds like so weird, because it's like, what do you mean open your heart? You have to work on forgiving, like actually forgiving. Okay, you hold on to a lot of hurtful situations. Oh, Cookie, you just scared me. Yes, so like I'm feeling like scared and paranoid a little bit. But like, you're scared of the unknown because you don't know, you know. You might be also doing things for the wrong reasons. Reevaluate your why. Okay, look at the bigger picture. You could be a Sagittarius or a Libra. My voice. Yes, you guys. Yeah. Surprise, startled, confused, amazed, excited, eager, shocked, astonished. So something about the eyes, like you need to open your eyes. All of these eyes are like catching my attention, but this also could be like somebody watching you. But like, if you find yourself like in a dark tunnel, just know that this is a win-win forecast. Okay, so don't be afraid to let things go, because I really feel like you're holding on to things, but things need to balance. You need to allow things to balance themselves out. Okay, stop holding on to things and replaying things in your mind that do not serve you. Instead, shift onto what did you learn from it. That will help you feel better. Okay, when you're thinking about a situation that hurt you, what did you learn from it? What did it teach you? What did you gain from it? You have to shift your perspective. You have to open your eyes and look at the bigger picture. Stop looking at things from a, oh, this just hurt me. It's bigger than that. And I'm not saying that to disregard how you feel. I'm just saying, like, from your shadow's perspective, because like you're like keeping a part of yourself hidden and in the dark, and you're going through all of these heavy emotions, and your shadow wants you to forgive that. There's a part of you that wants to forgive whatever the situation that you're holding on to, because it's too much, and your soul, your spirit knows that letting things go will allow you to be lighter. It will not weigh you down anymore. Those people that you're holding on to that hurt you, you have to let it go. You have to let them go. Because you have to ask yourself, why are you still holding on to this pain? This is your shadow question. Why are you still holding on to this pain? For what? Instead, remember and understand and look for what it taught you. Look for what you gained out of the situation. Now, again, I'm not saying that to disregard your feelings. I'm saying this as the messenger. Now, I'm not in any of you guys' situations, okay? But this message here is like, you're holding on to your pain. You're holding on to past situations. You know, you're blaming yourself. You're feeling guilty. There's just like a rapid type of emotions, okay? You got a wall up that's like, I don't care, or I don't need them, or there's a guard up, okay? You have a guard up, and you know, you're being called to call on the seahorse type of energy, and that seahorse energy is that powerful energy that's going to guide you through these emotions. So after the storm, know that everything is going to be okay. So this is just a moment, okay? You're just having a moment, yes, but these moments are going to keep being really heavy on you if you do not learn how to forgive, if you do not learn how to let things go, if you do not learn how to shed light on a situation and look at things from a different perspective. Okay, but a win-win outcome is on the forecast. So yeah, like, again, the back of that deck energy is the end of a tough cycle approaches, and that's amazing because you have a win-win outcome. And this says adjustments are required. So yeah, adjustments are required, and those adjustments are your point of view, how you're looking at the situation. When one forgives, two souls are set free. Think about it. Patience. Patience is also required. You need to be patient with yourself, because you're not going to get it on the first try. You might not get it on the second try. Change is an ongoing process. You're always going to have to be working on yourself. You're always going to have to check yourself until it becomes second nature, until you have changed your habit and behavior. Okay, fire sign. Passionate, impulsive, inspiring, creative, confident, assertive, passionate, ambitious, and outspoken. So you could be a fire sign. Fire sign came up twice. Libra came up twice. So you have sex. Those emotions could be that you are sexually frustrated, or you could be thinking about someone that you have been involved with, or someone that you was in had relations with, and you know, you could have came to the realization that you're taking on other people's energy. STE, sexually transmitted energy. Okay, someone's giving you their problems. You know, that could also be a thing. Then you have connect with your ancestors. Again, eyes open. Her eyes go from being eyes closed to eyes open. So again, with the eyes. But yeah, you guys, that is what your shadow wanted to let you know, that you are being watched, but you are also being protected and guided through your emotions, okay? Your ancestors really want to connect with you to answer some of the questions that you may have, or to just help you to open your eyes. They want to connect with you for that purpose. That is what I have for you, you guys. Do I feel called to do anything else? No. Like this video, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next time.